We welcome you, sir. I now request, sir, to kindly address the gathering.
So, thank you, Nitya. So, first of all, a very good evening to all the participants and all the dignitaries. Our mentor, Professor S.N. Singh, sir, Professor J. Ram Kumar, Dr. Asim Chandel, my colleague, and Ankit, and all the SAC team. Indeed, this is a very good event, what I can perceive and I can sense, what I can say about the event. First time I can see that many student branches came together to organize this kind of events. So this is really a wonderful platform. Maybe due to this COVID itself, we could get a chance to interact in such in such a way. So we have a lot of opportunity to discuss, and for the benefit of students, we can have many events, maybe lectures, tutorials, discussions, hands-on, etc., etc. As per the plan of this activity, 4-day activity. So it is nice seeing that BBD NITM, Madan Mohan Malviya University of Technology, KITE, and PSIT are involved here. It means all those student volunteers belonging to those institutions, as well as our SAC team, is involved to conduct this kind of activity. So I'm Dr. Satish Kumar Singh. I would like to highlight something about our section. For example, I just want to connect you with the section, and I can highlight what we have done in last few years. Basically, I can say that this time Uttar Pradesh section, you will feel proud listening this thing, that this time Uttar Pradesh section is at the top position among 59 sections from all this region 10, means Asia Pacific level, including Australia, New Zealand, Singapore, Japan, China, India, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, Pakistan, etc., etc. So we are the top. So why we are the top? Because our volunteers, our members, our student volunteers, everybody work day and night just to promote the IEEE. Why to promote? Means the tagline of IEEE is technology for humanity. So somehow this is wonderful platform, and all of you did wonderful job during last many years. And earlier we were at 4th, then 2nd, and then this time we are at the top. And RTEN awarded some grant also against this top position to us. We could get this, recently we organized panel of conference organizers for the benefit of all those conference organizers, and this was granted by Region 10 itself. We had this SAC Membership Development and Leadership Fund we could get in 2020. We could get, many awards for our section volunteers and members. To name a few, IEEE India Council Outstanding Student Volunteer Award below 35 years, under the category of below 35 years. 2 IEEE Fellow, we could get 2 IEEE Fellow in the section this year. Okay, so from entire India, we could get only 4. So 50% fellows success has been accumulated to UP section. Okay, it has been demonstrated by the UP section itself. And India Council Lifetime Achievement Award 2020, we got it. IEEE HAC and Site Special Call for Project Proposal Award of $4,665 to a group of students from JSS, Noida. So because, those people, those students project proposal, and that was approved by the MGA, and they could get around $5,000 to execute on this proposal. We could get RTEN special call for proposal related to COVID award of around $400. RTEN UG video contest second prize, we could get $200 and certification. UG video contest, Women in Engineering Prize, $200 and certification. Art and SAC membership development and leadership training, we could get $150. IEEE Art and EAC Social Media Challenge, winner of popular category. So basically this is prize in Eureka, a program jointly organized by IEEE India Council and Pune section. Why I am highlighting all those things? I'm just highlighting all those things that our members were so aggressive and so active that those members participated in all those activities. Not only participated, by participation, those people have shown the presence of Uttar Pradesh section, the vibrancy of Uttar Pradesh section. Okay. At the same time, those people have demonstrated the excellence as well in the form of awards and recognitions and grants, fellowships, etc., etc. So, I mean, all of you are having great opportunities to have the networking, to develop your leadership skills, a good organizer, a good technocrat, at last, a good human being. So IEEE is really a wonderful platform. Utilize this platform to connect, to do the networking for meaningful purposes. Okay, means everybody has to grow together, learn this thing from this networking, and believe that here everybody is there to help you. For example, we can see Professor S.N. Singh sir, Professor Ram Kumar sir, Professor Asim Chandel, Professor Rian, Professor Ashish Kumar Singh sir is also there. Means all those people are, I mean, despite their busy schedule, those people are present here just to motivate all of us, to you, to me as well. So whenever we find any difficulty in terms of any technology, any queries, etc., we can take the help of such big people, big in the sense those people are having vast experience. And really those people are at the forefront of technology. And everybody is having its own expertise. So through this network, we can get the benefit of their expertise. And being volunteer, all of us are volunteers. Similarly, all eminent persons are also volunteers. Those people are very happy helping all of us. So try to get the maximum benefit out of this networking. So really, this is a nice platform and this is nice activity. And I suggest to add IIT BHU, IIT Kanpur, and IIT Allahabad, as well as IIIT Allahabad branches as well, because those branches are also coming together to organize such activity. So please take a lead to have similar activities by those branches as well. So my best wishes for all the student volunteers, the SAC team, and everybody present over here. Thank you very much for providing me opportunity to speak something about IEEE Uttar Pradesh section. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for your kind words. Moving ahead now, we have amongst us Professor Ashish Kumar Singh. Sir is a professor at the Department of Electrical Engineering, MNIT, Allahabad. Sir has completed his BTech from Harcourt Butler Technological Institute, Kanpur, and MTech from REC Kurukshetra, and his PhD from IIT Roorkee. Sir has over 90 publications and now...
Thank you. Thank you for the introduction, because what we feel that at IEEE level, we all are volunteers, right? So it hardly makes a difference who I am and what background I have. Yes, I am a volunteer who may be having a much more experience than my younger colleagues, and definitely I'm very thankful to all the organizers of this student workshop for giving me this platform to share my views with you. And I'm really feeling privileged to have Professor S.N. Singh here, because we all have developed whatever we have got and whatever we have developed ourselves as a IEEE volunteer. That is under the mentorship of Professor S.N. Singh sir. We have learned a lot from him, and I am really lucky that we got him as our mentor. Sir, thank you very much. I can also see here that Professor Ram Kumar is here. Yes, Professor Ramkumar is our previous chair who has gave this section a lot, and these two persons, Professor SN Singh and Professor Ramkumar, they have done that much vast activities for us. We have learned also a lot, and a lot of this sensitization has come into the section just because of their efforts. So, and I sometimes I feel very happy for this. Yes, this tradition is going on, and today we are having our uh, uh, this activity and this trail moving on with the active volunteers like Dr. Satish Singh, Dr. Asim Chandel. So really we feel very privileged. I'm thankful to Ankit and Chandrasekhar. Yes, and they are doing very good activity for this. Shrikant is also a very active volunteer who is doing this thing. So thank you all the volunteers who have organized this. And I am really feeling privileged and very much happy also. Yes, we are moving in the right direction, and we are doing our role honestly. So I welcome you all to this very first day of this activity of SSAC activity, which has been organized by IEEE UP section. And definitely it is a brainchild of our Dr. Asim Chandel, who has proposed this thing to be done here at IEEE Uttar Pradesh section. And thank you, Asimji, for creating such a wonderful platform for our student volunteers to act and perform. Definitely, they are going to learn a lot from this activity. So, this student activity committee, which has been created under the leadership of our Dr. Asim Chandel, this aims to reach out sections, student branches, all the branches across the section, to inform students of the benefits of IEEE membership, to support them with their programs in maintaining active branches, and to train current student leaders to ensure continuity each and every academic year. Yes, continuity is a very important thing. It creates a discipline in your life. And yes, with discipline, you can achieve any height in your profession, in your career, whatever you want. So this student branch is a learning. This must be a very starting point for your IEEE activities, and this is the responsibility of IEEE student branch to give students the opportunity to meet and learn from fellow students, faculty members, other professionals in the field, and it shall be their gateway for the other IEEE activities which are happening in the section, which are happening in the council, which are happening in the R10 or at MGA level. So what I feel that the role of student branches, student volunteers and their counselors, that is definitely a very role of very big responsibility. And if we consider what role the student branch has within a section, so yes, I'm very proud to say that a good IEEE student branch can be one of the most positive element in the section. So these student branch activities offer numerous educational, technical, and professional advantages of IEEE membership. It may be through special projects, as has been elaborated by Dr. Satish Kumar Singh and Dr. Asim Chandel. It may have some other activities as detailed by Ankit, for which is going to be organized in next few days under this program. And it may be some meetings, it may be some tours, some field trips, or some industrial visits like UP section has organized in the past, like Nokia visit or Samsung visit in collaboration with IEEE India Council under the leadership of Professor SN Singh. So sir has given us ample opportunities and created so many things, new things for our volunteers within the section and within the council for our benefit. So we must be thankful to our leaders, IEEE leaders, for these things which they have created for us for the coming volunteers. So these are the programs where you can participate. You can participate in leadership conferences. You can participate in training workshops. You can participate in regional conferences. and develop leadership, interpersonal and team building skills through these workshops. And the best part, you can create your networking with your peers and your professionals or some professional leaders during these workshops. So you can also participate in awards, scholarships, and project design programs. You can design your own programs like IEEE, BBT, and ITM student branch is very active. And I'm happy that they have got this opportunity under the leadership of this Professor Asim Chandel for organizing this section level workshop. They have also created a lot of impact by organizing one art event in the last year, under the leadership of their director, Professor Chauhan, and their student branch counselors and teachers, Professor Rafiq and Professor Siddiqui. So I'm really very happy with the progress made by this particular specific branch, which is very active, which was created in the year 2020 during the pandemic, and it has done wonders during this pandemic time. So I really appreciate, and I request other branches to learn how to grab the opportunities from these volunteers. So I'm really very happy with this. And this student professional awareness conferences, they can help increase awareness among professional issues such as ethics, continuing education, and communication skills. And IEEE student branch also, this UP section also organized one student conference last year. It was held at our place at MNNIT Allahabad. So in this way, this faculty coordinators role, student branch counselors roles, and others roles are very important. And IEEE section has started a recognition program in last few years by recognizing the best student volunteer and best branch counselor by the performance under the leadership in the student branch. So this is all we are doing, and definitely whatever we are achieving, this is only just because of we have achieved a lot, as explained by Professor Satish Kumar Singh in his talk. In last 2-3 years, we have gained a lot of recognition across the RTN and IEEE MGA. But we never forget this thing. This all is happening just because of your active participation. This is just because of your energy and your enthusiasm with which you are taking part in activities and doing it for our section and bringing this recognition for our sections. So this IEEE Student Activity Committee has a mission to deliver a common high-quality IEEE student member experience globally. Yes, we how to improve the value of membership for our members, right? We never go for the larger number of members. The number of members should be large. No, whatever members we are having, our emphasis is on how to increase the membership experience, how to elevate the level of this membership experience so that it may create a difference between member IEEE and non-member IEEE. And that is a clear motivation for the non-members to become the member. Yes. So with all these motivations, I will hand over the mic to the next speaker. And I invite you all to come join us in having this walk together towards achieving the motives of IEEE missions and vision. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your kind words. Now, I would like to introduce the chief guest of today's event, Dr. S.N. Singh. Sir obtained his MTech and PhD in Electrical Engineering from IIT Kanpur. Presently, he is a professor in Department of Electrical Engineering at IIT Kanpur. Dr. Singh received several awards, including Young Engineer Award 2000 of Indian National Academy of Engineering, Khosla Research Award of IIT Roorkee, and Young Engineer Award of CBIP, New Delhi. Professor Singh received the Humboldt Fellowship of Germany and Otto Monstedt Fellowship of Denmark, and became the first Asian to receive the 2013 IEEE Educational Activity Board Meritorious Achievement Award in Continuing Education. He is also a recipient of INE Outstanding Teacher Award in 2016 and IEEE Region 10 Outstanding Volunteer Award in 2016.
Okay, now establish. Thank you very much. Okay, so I request please mute it and let me discuss. And really, I congratulate whole team for organizing such a nice event. And I'll tell you why it is nice. No doubt, people will saying, "Oh, what is the good in this?" And I'll explain. And many of you will be not knowing properly about the IEEE functioning, IEEE benefits, and IEEE what it is going to give it to you, because you pay every year, and based on that, what return you are getting back. Always, this is the question in the mind of all the volunteers, especially those are the beginning ages. Those are senior, they know it, what is the advantages, what is advantage, and what are the benefits they can get in the future as well. So that some future, something that can be seen later on. So I'll explain all these things. So really, it is I really congratulate the DVD and ITM for hosting. This is the first in the series. This is going to be a 4-day event, and this is good to engage at this pandemic situation, COVID-19. And although it is very now it is going to subside and it is going to reduce and vaccine is going to come, it is a very happy news. But at the same time, and it is online will go, it still, I believe it is going for a few more months. And in that way, we are engaging our volunteers, engaging ourselves, connecting the people. Earlier, we were having the meetings, workshops, symposiums, all these, even though lectures face to face. But at this moment, it is not face to face. And you can see how many people have joined sitting at the various places. It is more than 103 people. They are in this whole webinar. So coming to one by one, I really thanks the chair. This is Ashish Kumar Singh for very nice words he's talked about me, but I think it is not, I think it is whole volunteers. It is a duty for us to take care of all these things, and which I did because I took the responsibility, and therefore I started doing the volunteer in the full faith. I also congratulate the Satish. Satish has done very tremendous job to section in the various role and capacity, as you all know. He was a joint secretary, and then he becomes secretary, then he was a treasurer, then he was vice chair. And he has basically contributed in the many ways in terms of the financial regularity, making certain rules and regulations. And also, he has tried to make the impactful report for the section. That's why our section is winning and getting the highest subsidy from the RTN. And that is not subsidy. Money is one aspect. But we are just treated that the Uttar Pradesh section is the first for continuously for 2-3 years. And that is basically whole. Sometimes I ask even to Satish or Ashish, there submit karo yaar chalta hai. No, sir, give me one more day, because I was always worried about the last date. Sometimes something happens and you could not submit, then what will happen? But they were so sure that it will be done, and they were doing day and night, and finally they were submitting the report, and based on the report and the activities, it was our section is rated the best. Coming to India level, because I was for the last 2 years, I was the IC chair, and this year I will be the core committee member. And now we are having the 12 sections. And I can tell you in all the 12 sections, no doubt our number is not very high, because the membership is, although it was the growth was good, but the total member, if you see it is in Bangalore is the highest, followed by the Madras, Kerala, and of course Delhi, because a lot of industry people are connected. A lot of various other educational institutions are one. And apart from that, there were a lot of various universities, even though IT sector, many sectors are involved. That's why the Bangalore is the highest, then you'll find Hyderabad. But in UP, we are missing with in IT sector, we are making a big industry. All these are missing. But still in that, we are making a good progress. And when I was in 13-14, I was the section chair. It was approximately the 13 to 1400 or 1500 people were there. Today, just we are crossing 3000 members. So that is basically the beauty of this section, that is taking the different way, and the activities. Earlier, people were not knowing IEEE, I can truly speaking. But now, everybody, each institutions, people are knowing IEEE, and they are coming forward for doing volunteers. They are very eager to do volunteers. They want to organize the events. They want to organize the workshop, conferences, webinar. So a lot of multi-dimensional, more than 400 events we are reporting every year. That's, you can see the growth of this section. So it is, and section is rich also in this. So we have various plans also for our sections. So now coming one by one. So you are a member. First question comes in your mind. You are paying No doubt you are paying approximately 2,000 per year because 1,700, 1,800 comes out. But this year onwards is going to be 50%, so it's still reduced due to the COVID-19. It will going for 3 years. So that is a good, again, giving for the student members. And those are professional members, there is no change. And but still, we are paying a good amount. So this is the platform where you are connected with the elite people. Elite people, when you can see, you can meet very big people in your respective area, because IEEE provides a professional platform where all are equal footing, all are the volunteers. Even the me is also volunteer. Maybe I am volunteering for the last 20 years, but you are just in the beginning. So everyone is the same footing. We never say who is boss, nothing boss is me here. So it is always rotatory. Even the positions are also keep on changing. Earlier I was chair, now I am a member. Now, even though earlier I was IC chair, now I am the normally member. So it is basically keep on changing. There's nobody having the right, and this is the voluntary man. Voluntaries should come with the passion, with the interest. So if you want to be connected with the good people, you want to meet the people, that is important. And also I can tell you can say, okay, sir, वो तो connection होता रहता है, इसमें क्या बड़ी बात, हम connect हो गए, आज आपसे बात कर लिया, कौन सी बड़ी बात है. So this, you don't think in this way. What happens? Suppose you are writing in your CV that you are a member of IEEE, student member. Even though that gives them, even though silver and you can say golden points in your CV. So these things are there. Oh, you are the member of IEEE. You are the student member of IEEE. So these things are always, and you can see, look, I have done this volunteer, I have done this one. So that basically adding your CV also, because many people are having all the CPI scores and other things. They are keep on. They are adding. So they will say, what is the difference? Suppose I want to select a person and the CVs are almost, 8 CPI, 9 CPI is almost same. So what will see the difference? Difference I'll see what is your hobbies, what you have done, what is your leadership, what connections, and what are the various members and what are events you have organized. So these are the basically the positiveness which is going to add, and that is the very, very needed. So I said to my student volunteers, those are GSM, are the normal students and the professional members, this is going to add certain values to your life. If those are the professional members or higher member, they are basically going to attend any conference, they are getting it back, their all money is coming back. So this whole IEEE is not a money making body. It is basically, it is the body where it is the no profit, no loss type. So whatever the money is collected, it is basically again recirculated. So we have a various plans. Already they were telling that we want to, even though from this year onwards, we want to give each student branch, depending on the members, certain sort of grant we are going to give, so that you can organize, you can meet, you can laugh, you can fun, you can enjoy, you can do the innovation, so all the things that can be coming. And once you work in the team, you will having your vocal, your personality will be improved. And that is basically we want that should be basically happening. So already the lot of plans, it is the plans from this year onwards that we are having enough results, and we are going to give this to student branches. They can do all the activities, and also we are sending the students to at the various other sections to see what they are doing. And one, I'm sure if those have attended other sections event and they have gone, because we're supporting their travel support also. So once they have gone, I found and I have seen they are once coming back, they are never losing their membership. You see, go in the Kerala section, go in they are just writing to me, sir, I want to do some volunteer. Please give me something about it. So they are basically the key, but especially in our section, that is people are just, we are approaching and new people are just running away. So here, this is, one day you are going in a hotel, this 1,500 is gone. Just you can see, and that's we are giving, it is for the good cause, it is a professional. Why we follow our religion? Because we are basically built in that. You are engineer, you are built in that. You have to follow your professionalism, and this is the professional. And this is, you can say, this is our religion as the engineering profession is one religion, I believe in this way. So we have to basically work for our religion, we work for our whole system. And even though there is no monetary gain, but it is a lot of gain in terms of technical. You can go in the site, you can download a lot of materials, a lot of things are there. Even though IEEE Uttar Pradesh section is also planning from this year, if you are going to attend the conferences and you are not getting registration fees from anywhere, even though IEEE UP section can also support based on your merit. Based on your merit, it is not that you are writing and going for fun, but you will see, and based on that, the committee will see, and that based on that, you can be supported if you are not getting support from any side. So all the things we are trying to support our student members, that they should be benefited indirectly, but not in the cash. We are not giving the cash yet. various awards. Our students are writing project. We are encouraging them. They are getting huge. Even JSS already told that's $4,000 of that girl got, and that's they are making some project. So you can come forward. That money will not come to you. You have to rush behind this. So you have to do all the things, and I'm sure you will get all these opportunity. Always you are just sleeping. Lion also will not get fooled unless until he will work. So you have to work, and if you're working, I'm sure you will be giving, and we are also promoting. So it is whole the various things, even though we are trying to make the various different, already this SSAC was formed from the 2020 itself. Earlier it was not there. So we want that the student members should coordinate, they talk, they can organize, we can support their travel, they can meet, they can discuss what they can do and how we can connect when you can. So the IEEE is the platform where it is giving a very connections, and that is the networking. And networking is very, very important. You don't know if you are a volunteer where you are meeting today, maybe he will be sitting just in front of you in some of reflection. Many professional members you can find it. And I have seen many people have just even across my side also. So this is basically it is not to say the gain today, you have to think about gain for tomorrow. And the person who is taking for tomorrow, only they are successful. If you are just ask, when you are putting a seed today, the tree will not give the fruit today itself. It takes some time. So that you have to have in your mind, and based on that you can do. So it is a very vibrant section, and a lot of things we are doing. We are planning even the various subsections we can create in our section, so that more activities can be done. Maybe the Eastern part 1 and CR part 1, Central part already Uttar Pradesh section is there, Uttarakhand is one. So all these things so that we can make more and more vibrancy. So a lot of plans for the next year, and that's a whole team which will be coming. I am sure this already the nomination committee which is given, and that will be already you got the email basically. That committee, that mail will come. So that committee, once it will bring it to a lot of good plans they are having. And these plans will be very, very useful for all our volunteers that is going to be. So all the things are coming here. A lot of things are there already they talked, and I believe that you will be doing a lot of things, and this activity, even though this girl who is this Nitya is talking, this is also a volunteerist. This is also extempo, also talking in front of some people. A lot of, even though hitches will be coming, but if you talk many times, everything will be gone. And that is also important. So whole events, this year, no doubt 2020, previous year basically, we couldn't do much activity in terms of face-to-face. IEEE also promote the face-to-face events, because that's we can see, we can interact, we can even talk our, even though maybe sometimes our personal problems, maybe technical problem, professional problems, many things you can discuss. And that's basically the IEEE volunteer. So this whole SSAC team is trying to engage you, trying to give you this, what are the value that you are going to have if you are the member of IEEE. Even though sometimes we never discriminate, if you are not member, still we invite, but many privileges we don't allow, we never give. And so all the things are happening that is in your. So I hope this BBD and ITM is now very active, and this is the, I can say, the platform where you can join and try to listen to people, try to listen. And I'm sure if you are a good listener, you will be certainly a riser in your life. So listen, have a certain in your mind or questions, and try to work, try to find the answers. You will be very. Sometimes I'll talk about the certain more things, even though perspective and careers, etc. The Ram Kumar is going to talk, as I saw, because it was starting at 6 o'clock. But yes, now this time is going to be over. So thank you very much for giving this opportunity to interact with my young volunteers. I simply say they are the young, because I think I am the senior most volunteer in this whole group. I can see maybe some people will be there, I'm not sure. But the senior volunteers and young volunteers. I'm not saying student, I'm not saying faculty, I'm not saying a here and there researcher. It is the young and junior volunteer. So thank you very much, and whole team. I congratulate Sankit and his team for organizing, and hope it will continue in the future also. That will be benefiting. And the lecture of Ram Kumar will be certainly very beneficial. Try to listen it, and I'm sure you will find certain funny things. Funny means very interesting, and it will be very thought-provoking talk that he is going to give. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your kind words. I now request all the dignitaries to kindly turn on their camera for a group photograph.
Srikant, you are there? Hello. Srikanth? Yeah.
Sir, yes, sir.
I'm just waiting for
Just give me a minute. Give me a minute. I'm booking on. I don't know. Yeah. So I'm there.
okay, sir. Okay.
Hurry, Ramkumar has come with some poster. Where is me? 1 minute, sir. 1 minute, sir. Ah, aa gaya, sir. Hurry, just 1 minute, sir. I'll remove the. aa gaya. Yes.
Srikanth, open your camera. Srikanth, you are not visible. Yeah. Now please speak. Okay.
श्रीकांत आते हैं तो राम कुमार जी चले जाते हैं. I can see Akshita also. Hello, Akshita.
Srikanth, take the screenshot. Have you taken?
Yes, sir.
Ram Kumar
कुमार
is not
का
visible.
वीडियो आ गया राम कुमार का भी आ गया जल्दी लो भाई देखा सतीश चला गया
करो सर, जल्दी करो
भाई
Srikanth, ले लो.
Sir, done, sir.
Okay.
डन गुड ओके थैंक यू गो अहेड राम
Thank you.
कुमार
Sir. Thank you,
गुड
sir.
नाइट सर, गुड नाइट.
Okay, sir. असीम जी कहाँ से जा रहा है भाई? असीम जी
सर
कहाँ से ट्रैवल कर रहा है?
So next,
मैनपुरी टू आगरा.
अच्छा रेगुलर ट्रिप, डेली ट्रिप.
नो सर, टुडे इज फ्राइडे एंड टुमारो इज सेकंड सैटरडे.
वीकेंड ट्रिप.
वीकेंड ट्रिप.
Okay.
सीधी नमस्ते.
Namaste,
सर
sir.
कैसे हैं? ठीक है.
Okay, so you have to allow me to share the file.
yes, sir. So just one thing is pending. Vote of thanks is pending, so I would be going ahead with that.
ठीक है. उसके बाद.
So,
Ankit ji,
yes, sir.
so will you allow me to listen the lecture of Professor Ram Kumar?
Of course, sir. We invite you, sir.
Thank you.
So now my responsibility is to give vote of thanks to all the dignitaries, and I do not know what exactly I can say which fit to the gratitude that I have for all the dignitaries present. So, but anyway, going ahead with my responsibility, I would like to thank first our chief guest, Professor S.N. Singh, although sir has left the meeting, but sir, sir, I would like to say that we are highly grateful to you, sir, that you and for your encouraging word, and the benefits of IEEE and how its function is a big question for any new member of IEEE, and we always face a huge problem in explaining to the newcomers that how to see it, how to see the IEEE and how to see the benefits. Even yesterday night, I got a call from a member, person that I know, and he is interested in joining IEEE, and he asked me that what the benefits I can get. So I invited him to attend this talk. I hope that he would be listening the event, and he definitely would have got some ideas. So I would like to thank Professor S.N. Singh for giving the summary of all the benefits that IEEE provides, and not the provide, also the benefits that we are going to get in upcoming years. So thank you, sir, for your kind words. And I assure that all the volunteers of IEEE would be able to utilize the IEEE benefits in its fullest form. I would like to thank Professor Ashish sir for his kind encouragement. We are highly thankful to sir for showing faith in our SAC team. I hope that SAC team would be able to contribute in the way sir is expecting, and we would be able to achieve and mobilize. We would be able to connect all the SBs and again we would be able to mobilize them for IEEE activities, and we would be able to achieve IEEE goals. Thank you, sir, for sparing your valuable time for us. I would like to thank Professor Satish Kumar Singh. Sir, we are thankful for your motivational summary of IEEE UP section achievements. In few minutes, you have shown that what we have done, and it really pushes us. It really gives us a more energy for future activities, and it gives us a push. Thank you, sir, for your kind words. I would like to thank Professor Dr. Asim Chandil. Sir has been a kind uh, sir has been a constant motivation, and he is always there for providing guidance to us. I have been calling him over in 11-12 p.m. for suggestions for his guidance, and he always ready to give his help. Thank you, sir, for your constant guidance. I would like to thank the volunteers who make this event possible. I especially Srikant, Akshita, Swapnil, Nitya, and Samarth, who has taken the leading role. I am thankful to all the volunteers for their contribution. I hope that in next 4 days, whatever you have planned would be executed in the same fashion as you expected. I am thankful to all the audience who has registered and joined this event. Uh, with this, I would like to end my vote of thanks. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you everyone for joining us at this event. Next up, we have a career guidance session by Professor Ram Kumar J. It gives us immense pleasure to welcome Sir to this wonderful event. Sir is currently a professor in the Department of Mechanical Engineering and Design program at IIT Kanpur. Sir has earned his doctorate in Mechanical Engineering from IIT Madras. His research concentrated on micro and nano machining and finishing. He has also worked on tribology, coatings, and corrosion for both engineering and biomedical applications. He pursued his postdoctoral research in the area of intermetallic composites and fabrication at Osaka University, Japan. He is a recipient of several fellowships, such as Young Engineer Award of ISAC, Gopal Das Bhandari Best Teacher Award by IIT Kanpur, and he is recently honored with the Eminent Engineer Award from IEEE and Young Alumni Achiever Award from NIT Trichy. He has published over 200 articles in the peer-reviewed international journals and has delivered over 80 lectures in international conferences. His H index of 23 endorses his high research productivity. He has procured a funding of over $4 million during his career at IIT Kanpur, and currently he is the project investigator at the MedTech facility being developed in IIT Kanpur. He is also a reviewer of over 25 technical journals. We welcome you, sir. I now request sir to kindly address the gathering.
Thank you. So you have to allow me to share my presentation. Share content.
Yes, I am just trying.
Please.
Sir, just click on share and downside. I think you are allowed.
No, it is share. It is not coming. Share content.
Okay.
Sir,
now share. Please try.
अभी आ गया. Sure, share content. Just give me a minute. Is my screen visible now?
Yes, sir, it is visible.
Okay, so welcome to all the IEEE UP section volunteers, and thank you to all the chief guests and guest of honor who are there today. our IEEE UP section chair, Professor Ashish Kumar Singh, then Professor S.N. Singh, who is our Bhishma Pita, and he is my mentor. He has nurtured this IEEE UP section to such a high level. And when a team leader says it's not the team leader alone contributes, along with the team leader, there were a lot of volunteers like Professor Satish Kumar Singh, who contributed in putting all these events in a data form, and Ankit, who has always been my maybe left hand, right hand, whatever it is with respect to IEEE volunteer ship. Thank you to all the organizers, Asim Chandel, who is a good friend of mine and also a sincere, serious, a visionary as well as a missionary in planning activities. Thank you to him, and thank you to all the other volunteers, Chandrasekhar, Nitya. So thanks to everybody for giving such a wonderful platform through which we are able to connect with each other. If everybody looks at it, see, from difficulty, there starts an opportunity. Pandemic, all around pandemic, everywhere stunned pandemic, but this pandemic gave us an opportunity to link with each other wherever you are. Sitting at your room, sitting at your on your bed, sitting in your living room, you are able to get yourself connected, and you are able to listen to experts. So the pandemic gave an opportunity of getting linked. This linking word is crude. So let me make it a little more professional. It is networking. So IEEE platform. IEEE is the largest professional body across the globe. We all belong to IEEE family. This IEEE family gives us a platform. Through that platform, experts are getting linked with young, vibrant minds. The young, vibrant minds are you. You are all so creative. You are all so innovative. You are all so energetic. You are all bubbling with the activities, what is to be done and how it is to be done. So IEEE not only does the activities like technical, we also do a lot of voluntary job in networking people. When we do networking, we are connecting with experts, and these experts can be your mentors or can be something like your guides. They will try to help you in taking you forward in your life. We arrange soft skill development. We arrange the latest things happening around the world. We arrange placement drive. We arrange the how to improve your personality. We arrange network skills. We also focus on your career development. IEEE is a professional body. So it is not like culturally connecting. We are connecting you with your professional likes, with your interest in that area. So today what I have done is I have made a very small presentation wherein which I'm going to talk about networking and career development. So I acknowledge these slides are taken from Lisa Rain, who is the Vice President of Talent Management and Rights Management, a manpower company. I would like to thank them. Majority of the slides are taken from them. The source is them. From the bottom of my heart. So when we look at today's agenda, what are we going to talk about? First thing, we are going to talk about networking. Today, the entire world walks around networking. Networking is a very, very powerful word for your career and professional development. Don't go by literal meaning of networking with respect to computers. No, I am talking in terms of your career. What is networking is the first thing you should understand. And then the next thing you should understand, why at all you have to do networking. People say, oh, I am all the time isolated. I know to live by myself. No, gentlemen, sorry. It is still the day when you are yourself with your books, it is you an individual. When you are trying to excel in your academics, it is you, your individuality. But when you get into a career world, when you get into a world where there is a lot of activities going on, when you are looking for a career in this world, so networking plays a very, very important role. Then where should you do networking? That is also important. You can't just walk around to a tea shop and say, oh, let's start networking. No. If you are going to start a political party, if you are going to do an election, then you want to do networking, yes. You go to a tea shop, sit down there, start talking to people, convincing people for your party or for you to vote is okay. But when we are talking about a professional world, you should know where to go and do networking. And it's not worth not doing networking at every time. You should know when should you do networking. See, many a times what happens, you don't know whether you are matured enough to do a networking, you start doing networking. But finally, at the end of the day, this networking, whatever you do, will be premature or it will be more matured. It might not get even linked properly. Then who should you link with? So these are the 5 important things which we are going to cover today. Networking is the key word for career development. What is networking? You see so many people, black, white, red, aged, young. You can see professional, staying at home. All these people are linked together. Today, you see networking is enjoyed by all of you in Facebook, using Facebook, tweet. You try to catch hold of your age-old friends. You try to catch hold of people who are of the same liking. So you are able to connect with the world where you are looking for job. Okay, so this is networking. So networking is sharing and cross collaboration. When you do cross collaboration, it can, why I'm saying cross collaboration means you are trying to collaborate with those people who are complementary to you. For example, you are male, you would like to collaborate with a female. You are a mechanical engineer, you would like to cross collaborate with an electrical engineer. You are a mechanical engineer, you would like to cross collaborate with a computer science engineer. When you do a collaboration, you should always understand it cannot be in the form of monologue. It cannot be in the form of drain, top-down approach. No, it cannot be top-down, it cannot be bottom-up. It has to be a horizontal system. You have to share your knowledge, your whatever you have, and then you start collaborating. So networking is sharing and cross collaboration. Networking is about building relationship to share and gather resources and information. Today I was talking to my age-old friend, my school friend. So he was saying that, Ram, you don't have to be rich. If you are walking along with rich people, they take care of you. All you have to know is walk along with them. So what does it mean? You are trying to share knowledge. You are trying to share information. You are trying to get resources through them. Information is a very, very powerful word. Information, if you do networking of information, you get to dictate and control the world. Today, Google, to a large extent, is controlling the world. That means to say they have all informations with them. Today, if you see what information is available to a person in Gorakhpur is also available with the person at Bangalore, at Trichy, at Chennai, at Tokyo, at Chicago. Everywhere, everybody gets the same information. What is happening? It is sharing of information. Why are we all addicted to Google or any other search engine? It's because it's sharing the knowledge. When you are networking effectively, both you and your contacts get benefited. That's why I said it cannot be top down or bottom up. It cannot be drain in or drain out. It has to be I and you are same. We share information, we collect information, we work together to form a synergy. You are trying to move away from one company. See, when you all graduate from your college, you will realize it. You will try to contact your friend in somebody or your senior in somebody. That senior will try to talk to his company HR and say that, sir, I have a good friend of mine who is also an expert in this particular area. Why don't you give him a chance? Now what has happened? Career wise, you are getting linked with them and you get a job. How did this happen? You did not pay him anything. It's all because of your network. If you go to US universities, they have a club called as Alpha Club, or they call it as Gamma Club or Omega Club. Omega Club means in this club, all the members who are present in this club are class toppers. So they meet once in a month. They crisscross. They try to understand each other. They share intellectual capabilities. This club is very, very powerful. Students who graduate from IIT Kanpur, they don't ask each other which branch you belong. They first ask them, hey, which club do you belong? So the club gets it linked vertically. So IEEE also does the same. How is a PSIT graduate is getting connected with MMMUT Gorakhpur? Does he know each other? No. Where is that link coming? IEEE platform, IEEE SSAC platform, networking. Okay, when you are networking effectively, both you and your contacts get benefit. It is 1 + 1 is equal to 3, synergy. When you are building a personal or a professional network for your future endeavors. When you finish your college days and you get into the world, you will realize how important is networking. I know you, you know me, you know she know you, you know her know me. So you see, everybody is getting linked. Okay. So what are the positivity of networking? What isn't in it for them? So it is called as WIIFT. What's in it for them? See, today in WhatsApp group also, you see people just keep adding you into the group, and then you'll realize this group is not going to give me any benefit. So you get out of it. So every time you ask only one question, WIIFT, that is what in it for me, for them. Okay, pay it forward. What can you do for them? So that means to say, don't always expect that, okay, if he gives, I will give. In networking, what happens? Everybody should do volunteer. So pay in forward what you do to them, then giving it back, good karma comes. Send information, articles, make introduction. So these are all positivity of effective communication. Moment you start looking in this effective networking, what is it for me? Then that is the end of it. When you start doing networking, you always look at what is it for them. So for a group of people, I am sending an information. So this, let it get benefited to everybody. See, every day morning, everybody tries to send another guy or to a group of people, good morning. So good morning, I understand it occupies a lot of space and it is sometimes irritating, but it gives you a positive energy. So you are trying to link information with everybody. Okay, so let me tell you an interesting article which I read. See, there were a set of 20 people who are all age old. They are all 70 plus age. 70 plus age. And these people are living together in one small colony, and all their sons and daughters, daughter-in-law, son-in-law, grandson, they're all abroad. US, Japan, Korea, they're all placed somewhere. But these elderly people live together as a community. So what happened was, one day there was an old lady who had a heart attack. This old lady had a heart attack, and quickly all these elderly people who found out that this lady is sick and she is not coming out of the house, they called the ambulance and then they picked this lady, took her to the hospital and treated her. How did all these things happen? Is because every day morning she used to send an information, not good morning, some informative information what she has collected the previous night. So since she did not communicate it in the morning, people realized that she is not well. Because of that, she did not communicate. When they went into their house, they realized that she was unconscious, took her to the hospital and saved her life. Look at it. What is in for them? If you have this attitude, look at it, how beautifully it goes, right? Why networking? The value of networking provides you with information to help your career development. Sometimes you might see, okay, here my friend said there is a job talk. Here there is something conference going on. Here my friend said this. Today it is digital world. So digital world clearly links with each other. In fact, in Google search, if you see, it also does a lot of artificial intelligence and machine learning, deep learning. And if it realizes that your age is 25, then it will try to show you all those products which are related to your age. If 10 times you go to a website and look for a child related products, then henceforth it recognizes and says Ram Kumar is going to have a child or has a small child in his home, so he needs to look at all child food products. So now what has happened? It has understood and it is trying to give. Provides you with information to help your career development. It enhances your knowledge and it also enhances your credibility. See, today there are two types of credibility. One is professional credibility. Second one is financial credibility. Don't know, many of our engineers, we don't even know what is financial credibility. If you ask me, I don't know. But if you ask a businessman, he will tell you what is financial credibility. So he can go to a bank and he can get a loan for even 1 crore without even investing a single pie, without depositing collateral. But whereas I and you, who has a lot of credibility, if you go to a bank and go ask them, please give me 10,000 rupees, they'll say, sir, please give your bank account, please give that collateral, do this, do that. So how did they do? They had a credibility which they built through networking. Uncovers opportunities and information difficulty to discover in other ways. So that is the value of networking. Helps get you noticed for positions you have identified. Puts you in a less competitive circumstances. Because you remember I told an example, you talk to your senior is working there now. If the company would have put the job announcement in a public domain, 1,000 applications will be there. Now, what did your friend do? Your senior did. And how did this happen? Because of networking. And this senior can be from your college, can be from your locality, can be from your games, can be from your club, can be anything, can be your relation, whatever it is. Puts you in less competitive circumstances, and then you try to get the information or career. The new definition for networking is myth. It is who you know, not what you know. It's a myth. It's who you know and not what you know. It's a myth. It's who you know. It's who knows what you need to know. It's what you know, and it's who knows you. So these are the four things which is very, very important. All these words have millions and millions of words of meaning in it. It's who you know is the contact. It's who knows what you need to know is strategic contact. I tell my son at this particular age, you don't need to know this information. It's who knows what you need to know is for my son, I do the strategic contact. It's what you know is the information, and what you get in WhatsApp is only that. It's what you know. And it's who knows you is the visibility. These are reality, and the first one is a myth. It's who you know, not what you know. No. What you know does not mean anything, sir. I know everything under the sky, but nobody knows me. I'm sorry, your networking is extremely poor. Let me tell you another simple example. My niece is working in Gujarat. My niece is working in Gujarat. He is working for a CEAT company. Okay, so CEAT company decides that there is an academic collaboration they would like to have, and what they did is they contacted PDPU, that is Petroleum University, it is Pandit Deenadayal Petroleum University in Gujarat. So there were two faculty members who were being called by CEAT company from PDPU to go and listen or see what is the problem faced by CEAT company. These two people go there. These two are faculty members who go there. my niece who is there, okay, my niece who is there, so he is an engineer working there. So somehow in the conversation during lunchtime, they try to crisscross information, this and that. And somewhere my niece says that, okay, my uncle is Ram Kumar. Immediately these two faculty members say that, oh, I know them. He's such a nice professor, this and that and this and that. So now you see, they get linked. They get linked. So my niece gets to know more about the faculty member. It's because of the networking which happened between me and the faculty member and me and my sister's son. And now these two people are linked. It's who you know. It's not what you know. Who you know. Because my sister's son said that he knows me. And the teacher said he knows me. Now the networking happens. So it's who you know. It's who's know what you need to know. It's what you know, and it's who knows you. These are the 4 important things in reality for networking: contacts, strategic contacts, information, and visibility. Who should I network with? Should I always look at networking with boys? Should I always networking with girls? Should I always do networking with only my own company people? Should I do networking with my society people? So that's what it is. So networking process is the more people you connect with, the more you inevitably are connected to others. So this is what is networking. More and more and more and more people you get connected. So more people you connect with, the more you inadvertently are connected to the others. So now you see, this is networking process. So when you ask, whom should I network with? There is nothing in specific. You should do specific search, but don't always be specific. So you will miss your boat. So there can be crisscross linking given also. So you get yourself connected with people. So what I'm trying to say is, don't be an introvert. And don't be too much of extrovert, but plan and then start doing networking. How should I start networking? Start by listing all your contacts. First, start listing it. Review your research questions. So research does not mean here only with respect to academia, but with whatever question you have, research those questions. Then set your agenda for informational meeting. So don't go to the meeting without any agenda. Go to the meeting with exactly what information you look for. Go with him. Go to a pub. Go to a tea shop. Go to a canteen. But end of the day, you can sit down and you should know what information you are supposed to get out of that meeting. Write your scripts for the caller to set meetings. Even before going for the meeting, you should do rehearsal. Many a times you would have seen a lot of Hindi movies where a hero does a practice before giving a rose to the heroine, or a heroine does it to the hero. So you have to write your script. You have to write down what is that you're going to converse in that meeting, and then you will go for the meeting. Meeting with your immediate contacts for informational meeting is very important. So these are the ways you start doing networking. You start doing networking for a meeting. So networking process is like this. I know someone who does XXX. I will introduce you. I'll be happy to give you the benefit of my experience. We all look for someone like you to take on this special project. So these are all different ways of networking. A doing to B, then B doing to C. So you see A now will be contacting with C. I know someone who does XXX. I will introduce. This is what comes out of this first networking. In the next networking, I will be happy to give you a benefit for which. See, networking is very important. I go and meet a HR expert. I go talk to him and I say to them, sir, I am so and so, and you know my credibility is so and so. Now what I want is, I want you to link with another company HR. Can you do it? So this fellow quickly calls the other HR people and then connects me with him. This is networking. It would have been a nightmare for me to enter into that HR's office. Now, through my networking process, I was able to do it. So selecting a mentor is very, very important. Be clear on your objective. You cannot have multiple mentors. You can have one mentor or two mentors. These two mentors should be complementary to each other, and you should also keep them all the time with them. Be clear on your objectives. Choose someone with a similar career path. Make sure your mentor has enough time. See, choosing a mentor like Prime Minister Modi has no meaning because he's extremely busy. Choosing a mentor who can spend time, when you go sit with him, he spends time. He gives you a cup of coffee. When you call, he is able to give. When you say, okay, today you come, he says, no, today I'm busy, tomorrow I'll come. So he should be able to give that. Create mutual beneficial goals. When he comes and talks to you, it should not be in such a way that you only get a benefit and he does not get any benefit. You try to give information and he tries to give you an information. Take ownership of the relationship. So if you have to take, if the relationship breaks, it is you who has done it. If the relationship grows, it is who you have done it. Make sure your mentor feels heard and appreciated. You should always feel that. So these are all the criteria you have to choose to do a mentor. In IEEE platform, IEEE gives you this basic platform to get linked. When you are getting linked, this one, what happens is the IEEE, you try to say, I'm an IEEE member and he is an IEEE member, he is in UK and you are here. You are both able to connect to each other. There are also many places that when they are coming to our country, they also try to use the IEEE volunteer link and then they try to connect. So networking approach. Hey, I am looking to expand my knowledge of XXX and thought you will be a great place to start. Could I have 15-20 minutes of your time to share my strategies or hear your thoughts and ideas? Sure, I'll be happy to help you. During this meeting, ask for information and reference. So this is what happens during networking approach. Okay, and many a times your friends might be there. I don't know. Recently, I was doing a YouTube search. I found out a video where some people try to ask a question to our Prime Minister. Our Prime Minister clearly says, try to have a friend who does not know that you are a friend, and you should always reveal everything to him, and that fellow critically gives comments about whatever you talk. And that is networking. It's not, by the way, and he himself said it is not Amit Shah. He has somebody else. And he said he will reveal the name once he finishes his prime ministership. So networking. And that person does not know that Prime Minister thinks him as a friend, and he always thinks that he's a common man. And Prime Minister gets to know what is happening through him in various fields. Networking. Okay, so this is networking. Okay, informational meeting pointers. Verbally review your next step at the end of every meeting. Ask if you can touch base with them periodically to ask any further questions that comes to your mind. These are all meeting pointers. Think of what you can offer your contact in return to their assistance. Example might be information, article, vendor name, resources, etc., etc. Don't remind your contact of any difficulty you have had reached them. Don't remind your contact of any difficulties you had reaching them. So that means to say, if you had knocked him n number of times and you had a problem, please don't try to remind them that your contact of any difficulties to them. Develop a tracking system and record information for each meeting. So this is how you try to do networking, you try to collect information, and you try to career growing it. Informational meeting agenda is first build rapport, then have self-presentation, focus in technique, and then you have reference, then you thank you at the next step. So this is how it has to be an informational meeting agenda. Okay, focusing in technique, FIT is very, very important. Warm-up conversation, emphasize connections with reference, objectives have to be done. See, you can't always have an objective in your personal relationship. Please don't try to blend your personal relationship with the career networking. It's two different entities. Career path is a professional path. So here you have to have objectives. Options you will clear, you are currently exploring. Okay, gather additional informations, summarize at the end of the meeting, show appreciation, agree on follow-up actions. Building up network momentum is prioritize contacts through emails, set daily and weekly goals, attend group networking events to grow contacts. For example, you have many Rotary Club, IEEE, Lions Club, you might have a club in your college, students' activities of SAC, IEEE SAC. So all these things are networking platforms. Use social networking tools too for your building up of the networking. Why should I network? If you don't network, you are all the time isolated. You will miss a career path. Where should I network? Where will you meet like-minded people? You will meet them in industry associations, social networkings, and mentor-mentee groups. See, in IIT Kanpur, what we do is we try to have, for every 5 people who join the institute in the first year, we will try to have a volunteer. This volunteer's responsibility is to make sure they academically, emotionally, and professionally guide their junior such that they don't have a big gap from their house to the college. So then activities like yoga, golf club, and other things, volunteers. So you should always be curious to meet like-minded people. Networking tips for reaching people you don't know. So use your existing mentoring networks. Right. Okay. Right. So attend market connection meetings. Practice with trusted advisors. Call professional organizational members. Use social networking website. And then attend networking events. Research industry, market, and companies. So these are the ways where you network, tips you can get for reaching out with people. Online networking most efficiently is used as LinkedIn. Sorry, I myself, am a poor person who I don't keep a track of my own LinkedIn page, which I should do, because today nobody is bothered about your biodata. They just give your LinkedIn link. So people look at your LinkedIn link and start appreciating you. What is it? Individual connecting through electronic means, communicating personal brand 24/7, services and other things are there. Access to people in your location, industries, and professionals. Plaxo, who is doing it? Job seekers, business owners, recruiters, all Fortune companies represent LinkedIn. More than 145,000 CEOs are there in LinkedIn. Look at it, how they are connecting. And experienced professional globally representing 170 companies. Your LinkedIn profile will appear in Google as well as in Yahoo search. Use linkedin.com for doing this networking, and this is very important. And there you can also say that you are proud about your IEEE membership and volunteer. So moment you are there, all the IEEE, I said it's the largest professional body. So you get connected with all the IEEE volunteers in your search engine. Invite people to know to join your network. Research people who you are scheduled to meet. Offer advice and feedback to provide value. So, for example, you have gone through a book, you found out this book is interesting, you have gone through a platform, you have gone through slides, you said, oh, these slides are wonderful. Oh, I'm sharing the slides to you. So what happens is then slowly, people start looking into your group, people start doing it. See, there are big business gurus who keeps on giving information saying that what are the top 4 companies where you should look for job. What are the top 4 companies where you should invest? So all these things, they just put it in their blog and that is getting linked. Use the status update field to share what you are working on and keep your profile updated. And this is all done in LinkedIn. And what you do is career development and it is networking. So when you do survey, there was a survey which was conducted. Fostering and collaboration and communication, 11% of the people do. Recruiting new talents happens in the networking by 8%. Assessing candidates before hiring, 7% happens. Continuing professional development of employees 7%, and improving employees' engagement is 5%. Staying in touch with former employees is 4%. So you see that all these things are social media networking. To sum up all these things and winding up my lecture, networking is the best practice. I use this platform of networking amongst boys, all girls, all department students, all different college students, all belong to the same geography, all having the same hobby, across the world, across the country, across the state, across the college. So be organized. If you want to do good networking for your career, be organized. Create contact tracking system. Last time I met a girl called Sheila, and now where is Sheila? How is she doing? What is she doing? It's not love, sir. It's not love. Please don't mix up your emotion with profession. You met last time Kabir. Kabir is a person who was doing the same hobby like you. He was also toiling like you, and he did this, he did this. Now today he is very successful. So look at him. Then create contact tracking systems. Prioritize your contacts. You can't keep talking with 1,000 people in WhatsApp. Slowly, WhatsApp now, slowly, if you see WhatsApp group, things are getting more matured. People are getting out of unnecessary groups. People are trying to focus only on certain groups. So create research questions to ask. So here research means it is research, not only academic research. Okay. Develop a script before you pick up the phone. Prepare for each possible obstacle. See, you have to be prepared. It's not that you go randomly, take a gun, shoot it, there will be a bird which comes and then takes it. No, it's going to. And you can't say, I will keep on be shooting, and someday some bird will come and I will take a bird. No, it's not that. Your time is precious. You are left with only 24 hours. Your networking has to be as precise as possible. Your opponent should enjoy your meeting, your company. Develop an agenda of informational meeting. What is informational meeting? Which we saw here. Informational meeting agenda. Okay, so it has to be, you can explicitly say, and you need not even say, right? Research people you are scheduled to meet. So before you're coming and going to meet Ram Kumar, at least go through Ram Kumar's website, find out what is Ram Kumar. Ram Kumar is a nasty person. He does not. He has a very poor PR. People have written bad about him, or people say he's a big buffoon who does everything under the sky, or he is a very learned person. Whatever it is, research about him. Understand him. When you look at the college where he has studied, when you look at the masters he has done, when you look at the PhD where he has done, if you look at where is he working. So when you look at all these things, you can judge a person. Okay, offer advice and feedback to provide values, groups and questions. Join groups on LinkedIn. IEEE also helps you. Using IEEE platform also, you can go to LinkedIn. Use the status update field to search, to share what you are working on. Keep your profile update and keep continuing networking. So when you want to go and sum it up, be prepared to talk about your background and your future interests. Help others. Don't just ask for help. You also help. So if you start giving, someday, sometime, somebody will give it back to you. You give today 10, somebody will give you 100. But when is that and who is that is a question. Be natural and be genuine in your approach. See, there are two things you should understand in life. What you behave outside, what you are internal. If the difference is not so heavy, you are a very successful man. People love you. Moment you have a different internal mentality and what you portray outside is a different mentality. Maintaining two different entities, different nature is very difficult. It will put you under depression. It will not try to succeed at many points of time. Be as natural as possible. Be as genuine as possible. Be as truthful as possible. Networking succeeds. Follow through on next step and commit and commitments. So networking reminders, consider your approach for each situation. Be prepared to ask questions. Don't put pressure on anybody. Be clear on value propositions. Offer assistance. Always offer assistance. Ask about next step and other reference. Remember, people want to help. Stay connected. Make networking a way of life. See, all these things IEEE does. IEEE volunteer do, IEEE mentors do. We don't say explicitly, Professor SN Singh does this, Ram Kumar does this, Asim does it, Satish does it, then Ashish Kumar Singh does this, or KC Mishra does it, Aparna Dikshit ji does it. No, we all do it as blunt. We all integrate it, and then what we do is networking. And thank you very much for your time, and I'll be happy to take questions if there are any.
So if in audience, if anyone has any question, please raise your hand. I will unmute so that you can ask the question, or you can just write the question in Q&A part. Chat. I think no one is having any question, but I have one doubt. I would like to ask. There has been so much focus on LinkedIn
Yes.
and other social media tools, but how to get the right approach to use this platform, because it is a kind vast ocean of information. How to
Correct.
use
So
it rightly?
today, Ankit, LinkedIn is very much recognized. I'm not doing advertisement, but I'm just saying LinkedIn is very much recognized. Today, what people ask is they don't even ask you, please submit your biodatas. What they say is, Ram Kumar, share your LinkedIn page. That's good enough. You don't even try to put your signature in the emails. And in LinkedIn, the software is very beautifully done. So what it does is it keeps on doing networking with people. Suppose you write there you are from XYZ school, or you write I am IIT Kanpur Department of Electrical. It gets linked. And once it gets linked, and that's what I said, LinkedIn page cannot be static. You have to keep updating it. So every time when you keep updating it, your network keeps going. See, today your hobby was in gaming. Tomorrow it will be in finance. Day after tomorrow it will be in something else. So every time when you keep moving it, so people will, if you update it, people also in that loop will come to know and they will start doing it. See, there is something called as homestay. Now, when I was young, we used to have something called as PAL. PAL are, we used to have pen friends. Okay, so we used to write letters to maybe Sikkim, somebody in Sikkim. So there used to be a small community of people. So we used to write to Sikkim and say, hey, I'm coming to Sikkim. Can you please receive me in the railway station and do that, do this. So then what they do is they get that letter, come to the railway station, do networking, and then they take you there, show you around, and whatever it is, they take care. And there was in Japan, there is always a concept called as homestay. So you just write a letter or just meet, and then you say your interest, and there'll be some old people who say, I would like to know we are more interested to understand Indian culture. So you find out them, and then you drop a mail to them, and then what you do is you get network. What they do is they give you a free stay at their home. They pick you from the railway station and take you around the town, whatever they are. Next day morning, they put you back into the railway station. You can keep going. But what you are supposed to do is entertain them about what all doubts they have about India. Networking.
Okay. So one more doubt.
This is only a networking for linking, I'm telling. But in the same way, you can also try to get linked for job also. Area, job, whatever it is.
So one more question I have. Like in conferences or in any other places, the normal advice is that go and get connected. But when we try to approach someone who is quite senior, so we feel hesitant about it. We don't know how he will react. So what we should do in the scenario when the person we want to connect is quite senior to us. So how to?
Correct. See, what happens is, I'll tell you, Ankit, suppose you wanted to connect with me. Assume, just, okay, you are a student in IIT, you want to connect with another professor in IIT. Naturally, you can't directly connect with me and you, because I am in mechanical, you are in electrical. Okay, so now what you do is you try to figure out for all my students, and first what you do is you try to know those students and try to link with those students, and then what you do is you try to connect, ask those linked students to take me to me, and they will try to introduce you, saying that, sir, here is Ankit, a very nice boy, serious boy who does this, and he wanted to do some experiments or he wanted to understand this, so he has come here. So now what has happened? You have created a link, but here it has gone by step by step. So there was one person in between who connected you and me. You can't directly connect. But if Ankit is there and somebody Chandrasekhar is there, both of them are of the same age group. He is in MNIT Allahabad, you are there in IIT Kanpur. You guys want to get connected, you can get connected.
Yes, sir, got that.
So you are supposed you cannot have one shot connect with a topmost guy or with whomever you want. You have to do step by step networking. Or what do? You find out, okay, Ram Kumar comes to regularly IEEE meetings. So if I want to talk to Ram Kumar, if I also start attending IEEE meetings, then somewhere there will be a chance that I will meet him. So this is how you have to do networking. How do I know? I will try to put in my LinkedIn page, or I will try to put in my Facebook, or whatever it is, saying that I am going to go for this. And you will all see that and say, oh, Ram Kumar is coming here, so let me also go there. That's how.
Ram sir, I have a live example for that. So far as our IEEE volunteers are concerned. When I were in BSA Engineering College, Professor Ram Kumar and Professor Singh visited IEEE student branch of BSA Mathura. Few students were there from mechanical engineering department. They have some project idea. So I have tried to connect them with Professor Ram Kumar, and after that, those students were evaluated by Professor Ram Kumar. They have some interactions, and finally they have done the project work, and they have also settled the industry in the kind guidance of the Professor Ram Kumar.
Yeah, Asim, I will add you. They have started their own startup, and this time they have won IEEE Startup Award. They won this year. Is a company which was initiated that the students were from BSA where Asim introduced. So from there, it has gone to such a level, and this time they are also getting some award from Startup India also.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So that was the live example for that the question that Ankit asked.
It is how you have to modify, sir. Don't keep on be asking what will Ram Kumar give. You have to say what will I give it to Ram Kumar such that Ram Kumar will give me something. It has to be like that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sir, we have one more question in our Q&A session.
Please.
Himanshu has a question that what is the basic difference between LinkedIn and Facebook?
See, LinkedIn is professionally accepted, sir. Facebook, you put so many things. In LinkedIn, LinkedIn has a standard. So people try to put their professional experience only there. Predominantly professional experience. Professionally, they have something that those things will go. Facebook, you put everything, sir. I go to a restaurant, I put my Facebook there. That you can't put it in LinkedIn. See, in the sense, in LinkedIn, what happens? There are so many people who do that in LinkedIn also. Slowly, they will be out of the networking. They will be pushed out. But in Facebook, there is nothing like that. LinkedIn is more professional compared to Facebook. So if you want to develop a career networking, then you start doing LinkedIn Connect. And if you are an IEEE has a database. You can write it to our Bangalore head office and then get to know people who are all there. Every time you also see what happens from US, if there is a foreign IEEE expert who is coming to India for some other conference, immediately the headquarter will keep all the chairman updated saying that, okay, here is a guy who is experienced, who is going to come and who is going to come to India, who is going to come to Kanpur. So then why don't the UP section chair take care of it? So UP section chair, what he will do is, he will quickly call all the 4, 5 or 6 college professors and talk to them and arrange the expert lecture there. So this is a career networking happening. And LinkedIn is, tweet is also, somebody wrote in chat, tweet is also professional. Tweet, what it has happened is nowadays very short information about what is happening, government notice, all these things come into it. But in LinkedIn, generally we talk about only professional connects. generally. Of course, there are outlier points, so let's not worry about it. But the only submission I have to all of you is you have to do networking. You have to do networking for your career. Professional, I'm talking about. So where IEEE is a platform which allows you to do networking with a common set of people or with a closed set of people. When you go meet a Japanese guy and IEEE member, you just say, hey, I'm also IEEE member. He says, yeah, you're also. So you're from where? You say, I'm from UP section. Oh, great. So you keep talking. But the link has already happened. Okay. So that's what I'm trying to say. You should do networking, and IEEE helps you in doing networking. SAC is a body or a platform or a boat which helps you in doing networking.
Anyone has any more question? I cannot see any question in Q&A.
So
I have
I
one
would
more
like to
question.
thank Wicket and his team and all the volunteers who took their time in attending this talk. Thank you so much. I from the community of UP section executive committee members wish you all a happy new year and a prosperous new year. May all the dreams get into reality this year, and wish you all good luck. Try to use the IEEE platform for your professional career growth. For your professional career growth. Thank you so much. And thanks to all the organizers who have taken time in doing it. And with all your support, we see IEEE UP section growing exponentially. We all need your support. We all have to grow together. Thank you so much.
Sir, I have one more question.
Yes,
Sir,
please.
basically we mostly make internal connections. Like,
Uh,
but what is the best approach for making external connection? Like, what are the best approach to go someone like you don't know completely or out of the box? You have to out of the like body
okay.
something like out of the IEEE. What is the best approach we go to that person and what are the things that makes better
First,
connection?
what you are supposed to do is, Swapnil, you have to collect information about that particular person whom you are going to meet. Let us meet. I don't know who you are, Swapnil. So you are trying to meet Ram Kumar from IIT Kanpur. So the first thing what you do is you try to go through my biodata, or you go through my web page, or you go through my LinkedIn page, and then you try to grasp and collect these informations and see what is the information which you can add to me and through which you can get connected. For example, if you have some information about one particular hobby which I am also trying to understand, then you please share me that hobby informations to me, so through that I get connected to you. It is just like throwing an information to me so that I and you get connected. That is one way. If not, you have to get connected through individual. See, now physical connect is going away out of scene. Now you all have digital connects. So in the digital connects, it is that please don't write a mail. If you write a mail, Swapnil writes a mail to Ramkumar, sir, I'm looking for an internship. Please give me one. I will not give you. Why? Because I don't know who Swapnil is. And like Swapnil, there can be 20 people who are regularly approaching me. So what I should do is either Swapnil should meet me, or Swapnil should make something interesting in his biodata or something interesting in his mail, such that I get carried away and I start connecting with you. That is how the connect happens. And connect does not happen like once in a while. You have met Ram Kumar 10 years before in a conference. You say, sir, हमने आपको 2000 में देखा conference आया. अभी आप 20 साल हो गया, कैसे हैं आप sir? I would have forgotten. You would have also forgotten. So that is not the connect. Connect is you regularly do it, and it is not like, sir, Mangal, this thing. So Happy New Year or Holi, Happy Diwali. That is not connect. You have to get connected on some platform where in which that is going to be useful for me as well as for you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
I can see there are few questions on LinkedIn. I think it would be better that if we can organize a separate session on LinkedIn. So we would be working in that way that in upcoming days we will organize one session on LinkedIn. For today's session, I would like to thank Ramkumar sir.
Yeah. So I think it is a good thing, Ankit. You can we can plan through your SAC one activity how to maintain our LinkedIn, how to upgrade our LinkedIn, and how to get connected through LinkedIn. So that is very good. Though I myself is extremely poor, but it is very good connected, sir. Because today when I go abroad, people ask, sir, do you have a LinkedIn page? Can you share me your LinkedIn page?
Definitely, sir. We will do that.
It's very important. Okay. So thank you so much. I don't want to take much of your time. Thank you so much. It's pretty cold. So be careful. Try to protect yourself. And once again, wish you all a happy new year and a prosperous new year. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. We are grateful for the time and effort you took to share your thoughts and experiences with us today. I can definitely say that we have learned a lot from today's session, and it was definitely very informative. And I can say for myself that from today onwards, I'll indulge more in networking after this stimulating session. So now I'd like to hand over to Shrikant for the vote of thanks.
Thank you, Nitya. Before moving further, I request everyone to please fill the feedback form because it is mandatory for your certificate. And second, we have organized one, game. So please follow our website for more details, where you have to register yourself. You have to register the first name,
Srikant,
last name, all the details.
what I would suggest that open that website and share it on the screen so that people can see it here itself.
Okay, sir, but
Okay,
actually I'm connected with
I
my
will do
phone,
that.
so
I will do that.
okay, okay. So basically, this game is actually collected with our 4 student branches, and we are making this. So it's a very user-friendly game, and there is some sorts of instruction that you have to follow. The basically it has a label which is it is a label comprises which is a 1 questions, and each label has a 3 hints. So and you must have to answer the questions with a lower, and so these are the some things which are actually used to follow, means the set of rules you have to follow. And you can actually see the real time leaderships, that who is winning or who is losing all the things. So please wait, the sir is actually sharing the screen, so I will let you know.
Just give me 1 minute. I will be taking 1 minute.
Okay, 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 sir. So I request everyone to please fill the feedback form so that we can generate the certificates list. The feedback form was already shared in the chat section, and it would also be shared on the social groups, and email you after 8 p.m. So you can go through there also, and you can fill the feedback form. Please just wait for a minute so that we can actually. I have also shared the feedback link in the chat section, so you can go through this link. And yes, so now you can see this. We have done this for our event. So there, I think we just have to go down. Down there is the options of yes, there is options of registration. So you have to write your first name, last name, your company's, that means the institute, and the city, then the contact. I mean, the first thing that we have to register yourself. And when you just register yourself, you have to follow some sorts of rules which is actually provided on the lower sections. And the website link is also for the same, we will be going to share. So basically each level comprises of 1 questions that you have to solve, and each level has the 3 hints. You must answer the questions with all lower cases. You must have to enter the numbers in numericals. Always answer the
So
must
I think
question,
it
so
would be
that
better
yes,
that if you can share this web page link. Okay, I will share it
yes,
in the text box so
okay,
that people can open it and see it on the place.
okay, okay. Thank you so much. So now I would giving the vote of thanks. So a very good evening to one and all present here. It's my proud privilege to propose the vote of thanks. on the event of inaugural sessions on IEEE UP SSAC and the career guidelines, career counseling session. So first of all, my sincerest thanks and gratitude to invited keynote speaker, Professor J. Ramkumar sir, Department of Mechanical Engineering and Design Program at IIT Kanpur, who has accepted our invitations gladly and always ready to give his blessings. Honorable sir, your gracious present has motivated us a lot, and always we take the inspirations from you to do the betterment for the humanities with, with the use of advanced technologies. Honorable sir, your great experience and exemplary contributions for the humanity is highly appreciated. Again, thank you so much for giving us your precious time. Further, I would like to thank our respected Mr. Ankit Yadav sir, SSR IEEE UP SSAC, for his leadership and continuous moral support. Now, I thanks to all participants for their active participation in our first day at IEEE UP SSAC workshop event, for joining and making this event successful. Thank you once again, and thank you so much.
So, Nitya, please take over. Okay, so I think Nitya is disconnected. Nitya, yeah, okay.
Yes.
Please go ahead.
I'd like to invite Mr. Casey Mishra, sir, for a few words. Sir is the convener of Young Professional Affinity Group and is currently an assistant professor at Women Institute of Technology.
Sir, your voice is not clear. There is some connection issue. Sir, voice is not clear.
Okay, I hope
Uh,
you
yes,
now my voice is clear.
much better, sir.
Now, okay. Firstly, I thanks to Dr. SN Singh sir, Dr. J. Ram Kumar sir, Dr. Asim Chandel sir, Dr. Ashish Kumar sir, Dr. Satish sir, Ankit and team members for organized valuable event for all IEEE and non-IEEE members. Previous talk by Dr. J. Ram Kumar is so valuable for all because networking is so most important part of the life of the life. All the participants, you all will learn many valuable things in whole event means today to the next 3 days, and I congratulate to the event organizer, all team members, Ankit and chair SAC IEEE UP section Dr. Asim Chandel sir to successfully start the event. Thank you, Ankit.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, sir.
Efforts are from entire team. I think today's session is over. Is there anything pending? I think quiz and feedback form is pending.
Sir, no, it was already shared,
Okay.
and we received 33 feedbacks.
Okay, so I request every participant to fill the feedback forms so that you can get the certificates and also participate in the quiz. The steps are written just below the quiz page. I shared the link. If you open it, you will find first the registration part and then the rules of the quiz. So participate it. It's very fun in nature, and fill it. And whoever the winner would be given some award from us, our side, at the end of 4th day. So, and not this quiz, throughout the session we will be having much more quizzes. So if you don't get it, you don't get any success in this one, then you will get success in the next one. So be involved, attend the quizzes, and enjoy it. So
Okay,
from SEC
all the
team,
teammates, SEC
yes.
team, thank you. Good night. Happy
night,
New
sir.
Year.
Thanks to all
Thank you,
participants.
Srikanth, Nitya, Ankit, Swapnil. You have done a good job. Thank you. Keep it up.
And participants, I would like to invite you for today's session also. It will start tomorrow, 5 o'clock. So tomorrow we have 2 sessions. One is a session on AI, and second one is a session on IEEE benefits. So that will be 1 hour detailed discussion on what are the benefits of IEEE, how to use it, and of course one session on AI would be quite learning experience.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Signing off.